I understand. You have a job to do. Okay, you sit in on parents with their kids and do supervised visits. Fine, I get it. You have protocols and this and that, but I said I was sick. That's why I wasn't there. That's why I missed the day. I was sick. What? Like, why is it such a big... I'm a human being. This is what I mean when I say that you guys at the agency treat us all like, I don't know, like it's a sterile environment or something, and I'm not human. Like, I'm sick. I'm not going to go see my kid that day.
Sir, I'm very sorry, but we have to give you a strike. We were very clear. Has to be an excused absence. One of the reasons...
As a fellow human being, do you hear yourself? Do I really have to have a note every time I have diarrhea? Every time my stomach is upset? Do I really want to go see my son? Have a supervised visit with him as one of your men? Sit there and document things? And then I gotta use the bathroom 20 times? Like, if I have food poisoning or something, I'm not showing up. It's very simple.
Understand the strictness of this can be irritating, and I get it. But it's 6 months. You just can't miss a day for 6 months. You know, you have 3...
I don't want to hear that. It's only 6 months. It's only 6 months. I've seen a few comments too. It's only 6 months. Man up. Stick your chest out. It's 6 months. You do. Try not seeing your kid for 6 months. How about doing you better? Try seeing your mother, right? And tell her that she can't see her grandson because she's not part of the supervised visit rules that are created by Hogwarts and all that. You know, 6 months is a very long time to not see your kid. Okay, I want to see you try to not see his kid. I want to see everyone that comments that. I want to see them, okay, I'm not going to see you for another 6 months. Your kid's a whole different person after 6 months.
Again, sir, I told you this enough. If you have a problem with your custody setup, you don't like the rules, whatever the case may be, you have to bring it back to the judge.
It's not right that I've gotten the short end of the stick with this custody crap. I feel like you guys are sexist. And you sided with my wife just because she's a woman and she's a mother, and you look at me because I'm in my construction outfit, and you think you can take advantage of me because I'm blue collar. But I have lawyers that, you know, may have lost in the initial thing, but down the line, this after 6 months, you know, this can't keep going on, right? I'm not gonna fool me once. Shame on you.
Is that gonna be all today, sir? We're giving you a strike and that's it. You have 2 more.
Maybe next time you go to Miranda's house, wear a body cam. Record it. Show them what you saw. But other than that, no matter how uncomfortable she makes you, no matter how hard this is your custody setup. This is your situation and no one else's. Stop messing it up. 2 more strikes can go really quick. And then what? You don't see Junior at all. Body cam. I don't want that on tape. I don't even want that in my head. You don't know what I saw. Seeing your wife bent over like, I was being sarcastic, although it probably wouldn't hurt you to wear a body cam every time you went to do the supervised visit. Did you at least document it? Yeah, I've been documenting everything. Every little thing she does wrong. Especially when she didn't tell me about Junior being in the hospital after her slushy incident. I'm building a nice little thing. Alright, so if she keeps doing things like this and breaking rules, then you create a little file and bring it to them and maybe they'll change something. You know, I was thinking though, if she wants to get down in the next room and all that, and break all these rules low key, next supervised visit, why don't you just come with me, Ma? Why don't you just show up with me? You know, what are they gonna do? Send you back, you know? As much as I would like to waltz into her house and see my grandson, I don't need you getting into more trouble. Remember, 2 strikes left. Now, but come on. What's that phrase? It's better to apologize than have to ask for permission. If you ask for permission, it's always no. But, you know, we roll up. Hey, I brought my mom today. And maybe the agent, we get a good agent that day. And he's like, all right, she stays over there. And at least you get to see Junior a little bit, you know? I'm just trying to help you. No. Can't jeopardize this. Supervised visits 2 days a week. It's not what you wanted. It's not what I wanted. But you can't give her anything to make you look worse. The next time you come up against the judge, you have to be squeaky clean. You have to have a good record. You have to make that judge love you. Like I said, Ma, the worst case, they're not going to give me a strike for that. They'll see you at the door and they'll be like, no, she can't come in. And then at least, hey, you can see Junior at the door. Ma, what's wrong? I just never thought that I'd be the grandparent who can't see her grandson because of some custody situation. I never thought I'd be looking down the barrel at 6 months without hearing his little laugh. I'm calling Miranda. I hope you know I'm documenting everything, Miranda. Now I have a strike against me, but I'm documenting you. Okay, you didn't tell me about my son being in the hospital. We have a custody agreement. You're supposed to tell me when he's in the hospital, and then I walk in, and you're doing what you're doing with your boyfriend? I'm documenting everything. Okay, I got like the FBI files on you. Joey, I don't know in what world you would think it would be okay to walk into your ex-wife's house without knocking, but it's my house. And when it comes to the whole Junior in the hospital thing, it was an emergency. I wasn't going to call you before speaking to a doctor. I had to get him taken care of. Nah, I don't want to hear it. You're not going to treat me like I'm stupid. You're not going to treat me like I don't know the law. I'm in a custody agreement, Miranda, when we're sharing custody. Even if I have supervised visits, I'm still his father. I'm still entitled to him. And more importantly, I'm still entitled to know whether or not he's in the hospital or not. Okay, when he's in the hospital, I should have been the first called when something like that happens. All right, and here you are just keeping it a secret. I find out a week later. Are you coming this Saturday or not? Like, are you coming this weekend? Because you didn't come last weekend, so you don't have to ask me if I'm coming to my supervised visit. Okay, I'm not gonna miss a day, even if I have diarrhea, if I'm sick. I'm not gonna miss a day. The only reason I missed a day is because, like, my wife, now ex-wife, is doing things in front of me. Like, what are you trying to spite me or something? Like, imagine being an ex-husband, walking in on his ex-wife, doing that in the kitchen with her boyfriend. You think I wanted to be in the same house that day? That's why I didn't show up that day. Okay, so I'll see you then. That's all I needed. Then, look, I don't mean to cut you off, but then, let's not brush over the fact what I just said. Not too long ago in this conversation, you caused me a strike in this custody agreement because I couldn't show up that day because I was so sick to my stomach at what I saw. As your ex-husband, I would never allow you to see something like that, even though me and Chelsea are really happy. Me and Chelsea, we do that type of stuff 3 times a day. I would never subject you to something like that, Miranda. I would never, because we shared a life together at one point. Okay, me and you were everything at one point. I would never dare let you see something like that. You can blame me all you want for your strike, just like you blame me for everything else. But that's on you. No one told you not to show up. Like, yes, it was awkward, but after that happened, you still could have had your supervised visit. So don't you dare blame that on me. Yeah, it's just like you're not getting it. You think I want to be visiting my son while you're getting down in the next room? Yeah, I have to go. Sorry about that. Always hangs up when she can't explain, when it's always convenient for her. Always convenient for her. Look, I know it's not my place, but why the hell do you even pick up the phone for that asshole? Well, I wanted to know if he was going to show up this weekend, just because I want to know what's going on. And a lot of the times I just feel like I'm breaking a rule if I don't answer his call. Like, I feel like he's going to run a document like I'm not answering him. Really don't think you're legally obligated to talk to him, although I understand what you're saying. So next time he calls to bother you and rant to you and curse you out, let me answer the phone, please. All right, there's no skin off my nose. you.